I've been here for a couple of years though, and most of the times when I do say this, I get called an idiot. So like it's cool. Like I'll live with that.
Stick talk. Stick talk. Stick talk. Stick talk.
And
Hockey.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back, everyone. Episode 143 of Stick Talk Hockey. We're going to be looking today towards the playoffs, towards Lord Stanley himself, going back and reminiscing a little bit about some old teams and diving into some other stuff as well. Should be good.
Yeah, digging into like what makes the playoffs special, you know? Because like we could easily cop out and say, oh, you know, like it's my team or it's this or it's that. But I feel like the really cool and special thing about hockey is the ability that teams have to make you care even when you're not a fan.
Facts.
You know?
Yep.
Like it didn't make my list, but like St. Louis, for example, and the crazy comeback they had, you know,
Sure.
those things are what make hockey special. It's the story, you know? It's what makes sports special.
It's what makes sports special. I mean, we were just I just sent out to our group chat the other day, like that Rory McIlroy run last year.
Yeah.
Like that meant something to me.
That absolutely.
Yeah.
Or the Tiger 2019.
Tiger in 2019.
I remember being on the phone with the Rich Homie Reed.
Yeah.
Like hovering over the TV through the back nine.
Yeah.
We did not hang up once. We
Yeah.
were talking through the entire thing.
Yeah.
I
Crazy.
sat a foot from my TV.
Crazy. That's why we're here, right? That's why we watch, no matter what the sport is.
Yeah. Or like Toronto Raptors.
Yeah.
You remember that Game 7?
Oh.
All y'all in my crib?
Do I remember that?
Man, that place exploded.
Yeah. It was unbelievable.
Iconic.
Yeah.
Special. Anyways.
Special. So I mean, just springboarding right off that, do you have a favorite playoff run?
Yes. Well, I have
cup run. I
have a favorite story cup run.
Yeah.
And this one's kind of funny because it's a conference rival.
Okay.
But taking the Bolts, taking the 04 Bolts run. There's something crazy special about this to me. Marty St. Louis.
Yep.
He went to the Flames.
Yep.
I think he was drafted 7th round. He was always told he's too small, needs to bulk up, too small. No matter how quick or how good he gets, he won't make it because he's too small.
Yeah.
Gets cut from the Flames. Flames say, nope, sorry, can't do it, toodles. And the Bolts pick him up on a PTO. And this guy goes banana ham sandwich all season.
Yep.
And then leads his team to their first Stanley Cup ever.
Yep.
And do you know who they meet in the finals that year?
Those very same
Calgary Flames.
Yep.
That said, you're too small. You're not good enough.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what he said? Watch me.
Watch me.
And god damn did he ever. I have that season of Don Cherry on DVD still.
Yeah.
And I still go back and watch it because it is such an electric run.
Yeah.
It's such an iconic story. And that's like the pinnacle of like sports I told you so moments.
Yeah.
Look down on your whole life. You can't do it. You're too small. You're not good enough. You won't make the cut. Gets the chance and proves it.
Yeah. 100%. I think that's one of the great hockey stories of this millennium. For sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. That's a great pick. Yeah.
Who do you have? Who's your like? Yeah, they did that. Like that was so cool.
For me, it's I wasn't really attached. I know we gave a shout out already to the Blues run. I wasn't really that attached to that team. But the year prior, Pope, I'm very sorry to say this, but I was very attached to the Washington Capitals.
That's a good one. Ovi's first cup?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just felt like for so long, like I don't think people really like grasp right now how different Alex Ovechkin's narrative would be if that hadn't happened. That one cup. It was only one. They only went to the finals the one time, you know? He was at the point of having less, and he was 32 years old. He was older than McDavid is now.
We're making Greg Norman comparisons.
Yeah, had never been to the mountaintop, let alone one. Every single year, it was just running into PJ's Penguins.
Boogeyman, boogeyman, boogeyman.
Boogeyman. And yeah, I mean, we've all seen the cup lift from Ovechkin.
Iconic.
One of the best ones in recent memory. And yeah, that was just special seeing that guy, especially after, when they gave him the C even. It was
Yeah.
like, why are you giving this guy the C?
True.
That was a big part of the narrative. Like, yeah, he's a goal scorer. He doesn't do anything else.
No, he's the leader, though. He's the bread and butter of that room. Absolutely. Like, you look at those tunnel.
And he needed that cup to prove it.
Yeah, and like the tunnel clips, the tunnel videos. Like,
Oh, yeah.
man, he gets that room going. And it's
does.
true. Like, it would be crazy the way we talk about Ovi if he didn't get that done.
Yeah.
You know what's really crazy is, like, I knew when they got Devontae Smith-Pelly that they were going to do it.
Hell yeah.
And that's like the craziest thing to say too. I remember seeing that
I remember
like,
you
acquisition, and I was like,
Being
"That's
gassed on that." Yeah, I
and
do.
It's such a random bullshit
Yeah.
acquisition to be like, "That's the one that'll get it over the line," and it was.
And it was, yeah. I mean, certainly one of them. I think now too, as we get kind of to the end of Alex Ovechkin's long and storied career, the narrative of, well, he just stands in his spot and shoots, right, was kind of true early in his career, and it's kind of true again at the end of his career. He can't really move the way he used to. He doesn't play defense the way he did. But I think in that kind of arc there, once he had been given the C, he did change his game. He did adapt his game, and he did help his team.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He became way more responsible.
Yeah, 100%.
And I found that he was way more involved in collecting the puck again once it turned over. Like,
Yeah.
there was a lot more neutral zone activity from Ovi breaking
Yep.
down the plays.
Big time. So that one really meant something to me. I was also I was a Holtby fan for a very long time, and I was very happy to see him get his cup as well.
The save.
Yeah.
The save.
Yeah, the save.
Yeah. I mean, that's
PJ,
tough.
do you have a favorite cup run?
Honestly, like aside from the Penguins, I'm
Yeah, it's a
thinking of
cop-out.
my favorite teams, and they're actually all cup losers. Like, I don't really have honestly, the 2019 Blues might be my answer, but even then, I'm not like.
I mean,
I just remember some really lit moments.
They
Yeah.
beat those big bad Bruins too, didn't they?
They did.
Those
4-0, Game
Yeah.
7.
yeah,
And that was
special. I mean, I
that healed something in me, I will say.
you could hate the Blues, and I would still take that as a valid answer. You know,
Yeah.
like it's like yeah.
So then, what's your number one shoulda, coulda, woulda team?
Well, I hate to say it. Well, I don't hate to say it. You know what it is, though.
Nah.
2011.
Yeah.
The Canucks for sure.
Yeah.
I remember being in grade 1.
Yeah.
And it was lit.
You're in grade 1 for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember it. Can I say something funny?
Sure.
Unrelated to what we did.
the pain. Sure. Yeah. What you got, Jay?
Once upon a time,
Yeah.
the Florida Panthers were not very hated.
Facts.
They were, in fact, very liked, I
Yep.
would say.
Yep.
And the 2023 Panthers run is so lit to me because they
Mm.
went in there against the best regular season team of all time.
Yep.
Knocked off the Bruins. That's one of my favorite hockey games ever, that Game 7.
That's actually, yeah,
And then
facts.
they go down and they walk down the Leafs,
They did.
pretty much sweep them.
Yep.
And then 3 OT winners against the Hurricanes.
That's right.
There were like 2 triple overtimes, some shit like that.
Yeah.
famous Brandon Moore quotes.
That was just such a lit run. Matthew Tkachuk was so lit. And then they got killed by Vegas.
Yeah.
And then they went on to win a couple cups and become a dirty team.
Yeah.
But back in the day, 3 years ago, I loved that team.
Interesting.
And then,
Okay.
yeah, the Penguins.
Yeah, the Penguins always shoulda, coulda, woulda.
In the Brian Russ jersey right now.
Yeah, you are in the Brian Russ jersey right now. It's a nice jersey. I like the diagonal word mark ones. Anyways, I'm gonna refrain from using the Canucks as mine.
I too am refraining from the 2012 Devils.
Yeah.
That was my on
Yeah.
mention.
Yeah, that's a good one. I have an on mention and my actual one, but I'm gonna hit my actual one first in case you have the same one.
Sure.
For me, it's not even a specific year per se. If I had to pick a year, I'm gonna say 2019 or 2018. But I really rooted for a division rival, which is rare, but I really, really wanted to see that late era San Jose Sharks get it over the line. Like, I really, really wanted to see Joe Thornton and Patrick Marleau hoist the Stanley Cup together.
Yeah, okay.
When they lost to Vegas, and was that 19?
They lost to St. Louis in 2019 in the third round.
And then it was Vegas in 18, right?
I think so. Kind of ran into a buzzsaw there.
They did. They ran into a buzzsaw. I remember being really, really hurt about them not getting through.
Yeah, and I mean, they also had that really bad luck game with Vegas where
Got cracked on his head.
yeah, it kind of changed the whole complexion of the series.
Yeah, it did. That was tough for me. I really, really, really wanted to see that team win a Stanley Cup.
So valid.
Very similar to the Washington thing, right? Where it was just like, how many times were they like so close to getting it over the line, and were just in the West during the 2010s, where they had Chicago and LA to deal with at all times.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Bars. For mine, I'm actually staying in the same era.
Yeah.
And we're just going to roll it back a year.
Okay.
And this is going to be really shocking to everyone.
Oh.
I'm taking the 03 Anaheim Ducks.
Oh, interesting.
Because hear me out here.
Yeah.
Like, love my cups.
Yeah.
3 cups in 10 years. Beautiful. Chef kiss.
Mm-hmm.
Dynasty. But, could we imagine how incredible it would have been for Anaheim to come back and win that series?
Yeah.
Like, think about it, because you had Paul Correa off the floor on the board.
Yeah.
Buddy was hit into next Tuesday.
Yeah.
The Devils were the big bad. Like, I think the Ducks snuck in on a 7 seed. The Devils were in on the 2. It was David versus Goliath. It went 7.
100%, yeah.
And it went 7 with a Brodeur shutout in Game 7 without a Correa playing, because he was...
Yeah.
Oh, he literally couldn't even remember where he lived. He was probably still trying to find his way frickin' home.
Yeah.
Like I just think that would have been so iconic. It would forever burn, and it would hurt
Yeah.
as a Devils fan.
Yeah.
But there's just something so like, what if, you know?
Yep.
What if they did it for him? What if,
Yeah.
you know, that goal, like how much more would that goal have meant
Oh.
if they won the cup the next game?
Yeah.
You know? Because then that's the definition of David versus Goliath. I mean, Goliath takes off David's head. David gets up, still makes the shot, and then comes back to win the battle.
I mean, yeah.
It would have been storybook.
It would have been storybook.
But unfortunately, those Devils were mean as shit.
Yeah, they were.
That was just, walking assault charges.
Yeah. I do have one honorable mention here though, because I went for when I talked about my favorite and my coulda shoulda woulda, I both went like kind of after just a specific player or a couple specific players.
I should add actually too that would have been Anaheim's first cup as well.
Yes,
so that would have been even cooler.
Yeah,
but yeah, sorry, you continue.
But yeah, if we're talking about the story, a storybook ending, for me the one that I'm sure is still fresh in a lot of people's minds is Game 7, Edmonton, Florida.
Yeah.
Edmonton going down 3-0 in that series. All of the talk, all of the everything. They come back. They win the 3 in the row. They go to Vegas, or they go to Florida. They lose by a goal, and had that gone the other way, that would have been one of the most special Stanley Cup finals possible.
By far.
Yeah. By
far. That would have been incredible.
So
I wish.
That's my honorable mention, yeah.
Yeah, that's so fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, that's tough.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's incredibly tough. I do have another honorable mention, actually, that isn't the 2012 Devils. I didn't really have them even in honorable mention. I feel like I'm obligated to as a Devils fan, but quite frankly, that team sucked ass, and they didn't belong in the finals anyways.
Vibes.
I was celebrating like they won the cup when they beat New York in the conference finals. Like, please, we were toast.
It's actually so funny to me that like the Devils and the Rangers were like the same final 2 years apart, and like they're rivals, but like both go to the finals, both play LA, both had no business being there.
Both get throttled.
Both get throttled.
Yeah, absolutely. My other honorable mention is I can't quite remember the year. Jay, you might have to pull this one up. I think it's either 07 or 08 Ottawa Senators. I believe
07.
07.
Yeah.
Thank you. They had Ray Emery on that team.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
Rest in peace,
Rest
Ray
in
Emery.
peace.
You know, like that was just one of my favorite goalies. Like
Me
at the
too.
time, you know, he was just chaos on skates.
Yeah.
Not afraid of anyone.
No.
Causing fights. Like he was an enforcer
Yeah.
in the crease.
Yeah.
Like they don't make him like that anymore. And
No,
like
they do not.
he was playing incredible. They had this crazy storybook run, and then they just kind of fell short at the back end.
Yeah.
And it just would have been so cool. I mean, like, I'm a huge Sens hater, or I was back then.
Sure.
Big rivalry, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
You're dealing with Chris Neal all the time and all that BS.
Good times.
yeah, right?
yeah.
Worst type of, like, cross-division rivalry.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, that would have been special. And I just think, like, knowing what we know now with Ray Emery obviously not being with us, that
Yeah.
would have been special to see him do, you know?
Yeah, it's 100%. 100%. PJ, you got something on power plays this week?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was just chilling the other night, and I saw something that Nick Suzuki only has 36 5-on-5 points.
Right.
Interesting.
And I was like, damn, that's crazy. Because he has like 85 points.
Yeah.
So then I looked at the numbers, and I didn't realize how dependent players are on the power play.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like
Whole lot of merchants.
like Nikita Kucherov,
Mm-hmm.
who leads the league with 120.
Mm-hmm.
A good 46% of those are from the power play.
Good God.
It's crazy. It was just like it was just a shocking thing to me.
Yeah, like quite the revelation.
And it makes me wonder,
Yeah.
because like we've always had a negative connotation on they're power play merchants.
Mm-hmm.
They're fake.
Mm-hmm.
But like I don't know, maybe that is like one of the deciding things in the playoffs. I mean, it definitely is for the Oilers.
Yep.
Can't give those guys a power play.
Nope.
I think that is the new prototype. I think you're very right there. I think that's where the game's moving, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, the problem, of course, still being that the whistles can go away the deeper you go into a playoff series, into the finals and stuff. But
Mhm.
every team is still, even in the playoffs, you're getting a power play a game for the most part.
Yeah.
Even if it's only one.
Usually you're getting one.
I mean, across a 7-game series, if you are, the Edmonton Oilers at 40% on the power play, that's multiple guaranteed goals for you.
Yeah. Oh, easy. Yeah, you're potting at least 3.
That's huge.
Absolutely.
I
mean, when we're talking about the difference of 1 goal deciding the whole series for them,
Exactly.
those 3 goals make a big frickin' difference.
absolutely. So, I mean, yeah, I think I have talked about this before, but I think that power play merchant is a unnecessarily derogatory term.
Meh.
Like, I think it's important. It's important to be a power play merchant. You need to have power play merchants.
I think it's incredibly important to be efficient on the power play.
Yes.
But I think that if it's your only tool, then you deserve to be called a power play merchant and kind of scoffed at.
Maybe.
Like, I mean, there's a difference between like sure, Nathan McKinnon scores a lot on the power play,
Mhm.
but he drives play when the play's not happening. Sure,
Right.
Nikita Kucherov is elite on the power play, but he
Yeah.
drives play and creates plays when he's not on the power play.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't say the same about Nick Suzuki.
Well,
I can't. I
Yeah.
can't. He's there. He's creating pressure, sure, but like when I see Nick Suzuki hop on the ice with 10 minutes left down a goal, I'm not like, that's the guy that's going to generate this.
Maybe.
You know?
Maybe.
It's not like when I see McKinnon hop over the boards in a 1-goal scenario.
Yeah, but
10
that's
minutes
because-
left, and it's like, okay, he's driving play here in a 5-on-5. He's going to probably either create an odd man rush or he's going to create a stellar one-time opportunity.
But that's because you're comparing Nathan McKinnon to Nick Suzuki.
But I mean, like that's my point, though, is that like there's levels to it, right?
Certainly.
Like I don't mind you being a power play merchant if you can be elite elsewhere.
Okay,
if you're
again,
only,
like you're comparing an 80-point player to a 117-point player right now.
I mean, yeah, but like
yeah, of course you'd rather have the
that's exactly the
117-point
point.
player.
That's exactly the point, though. Is like
How many power play points does Nathan McKinnon have?
Only 47. Like, I was just gonna point out, like, the Avalanche power play isn't very good.
It's actually one of the league worst.
They're
no?
better than the last time I looked. They
Okay.
used to be the worst. Oh, it's on my phone.
so. Like I don't really feel that like calling someone a power play merchant is necessarily derogatory in this sense, because like yeah, he is. He is. That's just what he is. He's in the top 10 in scoring and points, but like Nathan McKinnon is one of the worst power plays in the league, and he's still third.
Yeah,
with,
but like again,
30
though,
more
like,
points. Yeah, they're different
like
players.
Nick
but, like-
Suzuki, I wouldn't call him a power play merchant. Like I wouldn't.
Like, no, he's a well-rounded player, but
Yeah.
I mean, like,
If we're saying he's not Nathan McKinnon, I agree. I don't know what the comparison is here. Like, yeah, of course he's not Nathan McKinnon.
yes,
You know,
like,
I don't
yes,
really know.
but my
Okay, here's one. Because this is where I think I agree with you. Like, this is what I had kind of been going back and forth on is like Connor Garland, right?
mm-hmm.
50-point player with the Canucks a couple years ago.
Yes,
No power play time.
Great.
50 even strength points he had.
impressive.
Pavel Dorofeyev this year.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, can you pull up that text? What did I say? Because I sent you the numbers.
I was looking at his numbers the other day actually, and I was like, what the he has like 32 goals.
Yeah.
Dorofeyev has 60 points.
Yeah.
And 50% of those come from the power play.
Yeah, 30 of those on the power play. Which player would you rather have?
Easily the former.
Connor Garland, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Easy.
I like I do think it's more important than it seems to like actually look at the splits
Mm-hmm.
on these players. Like if you hear that a guy has a 50-point season, you're like, all right, well that's fine. But like if I hear that was a 50-point season with no power play time, it is like, oh, that guy's driving play.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
And I mean, like, I don't have a problem. I don't have any problem with having a power play specialist, right? Like,
No,
that's
of course not.
like having
You
a
need
guy
those
who
guys.
is a power play merchant is fine. I mean,
Yeah.
Ovi was a dot merchant. He's a one-timer merchant, and I
Yeah.
mean, like, he's done great.
Yeah.
But like, you need one or two of those guys, but they're also not like the make or break to me either, because the power
Mm.
plays don't always come.
Mm-hmm.
And then those guys are just useless. I've been in games with people that are only useful on power plays. You
Yeah.
know what happens when you get to stuck on 5-on-5?
Yeah.
They're just there.
Yeah.
You know? And like, how often are Stanley Cups really decided by a power play goal?
I understand that. I do think it's certainly more important to be weighting 5-on-5 performance.
And I think Barbashev is like the perfect parallel to that too, because in opposed like to a Connor Garland, because like as much as I think that Dorofeyev,
Dorofeyev, yeah.
looking at the wrong graphics on the screen right now.
Yeah.
If like Dorofeyev, like, sure, he's an effective shooter, and I'd love to have him for a low enough tag to put on the power play.
Sure.
But he's not a player I'm tripping over myself to get in the door either.
Right.
I don't really respect his game the same way I respect Connor Garland's game. At all, actually. It's not
Yeah.
even close. Like, it's like
Yeah.
stratosphere's different.
Yeah.
Even though he has more points. I just don't
Yep.
respect him the same. It's like, okay, you're playing on power play 1 with a bunch of superstars, and you just have, like, you can rifle it. Good
Yeah.
job. Like,
Yeah.
you have.
It's something you need. It's something you need.
It's like
But
golfing.
it's not something you need as much as you need Connor Garland.
Yeah, it's like golfing. Like, it's cool you can hit a 350-yard drive. That's awesome. But if it still takes you 5 to get home, you made bogey, and I don't care, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
I think the Connor Garland thing is from 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Just to be clear.
Yeah,
Um,
but again, like, you know.
The Connor Garland award for this year
Yeah.
is going to Ivan Barbashev for 46 5-on-5 points, and he has 6 on the power play.
Yeah. You know, see, like that's
And I also
a player you want on your team.
I don't mind that build either for Vegas, where they have
No.
a guy who is generating play 5-on-5, and they have a guy who is generating power play scoring. That's fine.
Right.
And they're both budget options.
So, like, are you telling me right now that, like, Barbashev has more even strength points probably than...
He does. I mean, these are the rankings right here.
That's all even... This is all even strength?
This is 5-on-5.
So he has more 5-on-5 points than David Pastrnak and Artemi Panarin and Leon Draisaitl. Like,
Yes.
that's impressive stuff.
That is impressive stuff. That's
Legitimately impressive stuff.
That's a play driver. That's incredible.
Connor Garland Award for this year is indeed going to Ivan Barbashev. Let's keep that in mind. Let's try and give it a Connor
We're
Garland
to coin
Award.
that.
Yeah,
we
I like that.
We got to coin that. Yeah.
Absolutely. That's a good one.
The other insane thing, so the 2017 draft, right?
C. What year was that? Who was first?
2017.
Again? That was no, yeah, I know, but
Sorry,
like
no.
it's like the players.
That
Like,
is the Cale Makar draft.
thank you. Okay. Yes.
Now, do you know that the leader in points from that draft class, the first person from that draft class to hit
Demon.
500 points just this week, not Cale Makar, it's Elias Pettersson. Who'd have thought?
Huh?
Who would have thought?
Jay, who else was in that draft class? Pull it up really quick. I know we've done this before.
Mm-hmm.
I know we've talked about this year before. Pull it up.
I really do think like people just don't remember what Elias Pettersson was like. You know?
Even with 3 slow years.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Nico.
Nico Hischier.
Nico
Yeah, that's
Hischier,
right.
yeah.
He sure is great.
He sure is great. He beat Cale Makar
By 1 point.
by 1
By
point.
1 point. Whatever. That's
Jason
crazy.
Robertson, Nico Hischier, Nick Suzuki. Hey, who were we just talking about? Natchez, Robert Thomas, Jake Batherson, Heiskanen.
That's crazy that Nick Suzuki and Nico Hischier were in the same draft year, because I look at them as like entirely like different weight classes.
You know, I was thinking about this with Gabe Velarde. Like I would have sworn on my life that he's older than Owen Tippett.
Yeah. Yeah, no, totally. Oh, or this, yeah, like I don't know.
And
I also
Morgan
feel
Geekie.
like Casey Middlestat was like way later. Like I
Yeah.
feel like that was way earlier. I don't know.
Yeah,
like, that's
I know.
so funny.
I know.
Josh Norris is in this draft.
Yeah.
What? He was drafted by the Sharks. I forgot about that. Oh my god.
So all of this to say though, Elias Pettersson's the first one here to hit 500 points. Just insane that he did it faster than Cale Makar. That's wild. I know that he's a forward, but whatever. It's been 9 years, right? 2017. We're in 2026. Nikita Kucherov just hit 500 points in less than 4 seasons. Or actually, he may not have hit it, but I think he's at like 499 maybe. He's going to this year. Isn't that ridiculous?
Broken.
It's broken. I mean, this guy's been putting up. I honestly feel like Nikita Kucherov is like almost like unsung. Like this guy's having like 140, 120 point seasons every year over the last like 3-4 years, right? Yeah, give me that.
I think it looks bad, but Kucherov like didn't play for a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was hurt. So
still being fourth there. I mean, what are his last 4 seasons? Like, can you pull up his page there? 113, 144, 121, and now 121 with still 10 games to go.
disgusting.
It's ridiculous.
Disgusting.
It's actually ridiculous.
How
Also,
old is he? He's like 33.
ish.
He's still got time.
32, yeah. Kucherov is so, like, I feel like he might be the smoothest player in the NHL.
Yes.
Like, watching that guy play, especially on the power play when he's cooking, like, it's like watching water flow.
Yeah, I wouldn't say even like, I'd say effortless.
Yeah.
Like, it's just lights out.
A little bit of non-hockey stuff, but still sports stuff. Oh, boy, eh?
Oh, boy.
Tiger.
I mean, hey, you know what? That's what happens when you pop pills like a Pez dispenser.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
yeah.
kind of what happens. I mean, it's not like, at this point, it's kind of like, dude, just get a chauffeur.
I feel for the guy because like clearly he's had so many surgeries and all of these things that I'm sure they're giving him these opiates for.
Yeah, oh yeah. Like that's how people get addicted to opiates in the
Yeah.
first place and then get addicted to all of the other street drugs because you can't get the opiates anymore, but
Yeah.
you're still addicted to them, so then
Yeah.
you're moving to other stuff.
But like, yeah, get a driver, man.
Like I feel for the dude, but I also don't because like he's dating like a literal Trump. Like I don't really feel.
And he's worth $1.5 billion.
Yeah, dude, just get a chauffeur. If you're gonna be pilled up, like, cool. Like, I'm not gonna judge you for your decisions.
No,
in
nor
your
am
life
I.
And how you manage your pain. I can't
No,
imagine
me
what
either.
it's like to have 3 reconstructive surgeries on my hips, back, and legs.
Yep, I agree.
Probably sucks.
I couldn't agree more.
But there's like a cognitive dissonance here that I'm really not jiving with anymore. It's like an entitlement almost. It's
Yeah.
like, it's like, dude, you could afford to have a chauffeur around the clock 24/7.
24/7.
Like Uber. You could
Yeah,
use
yeah.
Uber. It's on your phone. You're
Yeah.
in Florida. Like you could just Uber anywhere and be fine.
Yeah.
Like
I know.
I
Brutal.
it's just like, dude, just hang up the keys.
I did see it was like Tiger DUI, Britney Spears DUI, and we're invading the Middle East. What year is it?
Right?
Is this Groundhog Day?
I remember the story broke and I was like, pills. And then like an hour later it was like, yeah, you blew 0-0 on the
Yeah,
meter but refused to
breathalyzer.
pee in a cup. I was like, yes,
That's
yeah.
pills.
That's my boy. He's back.
Yeah, that's that's Tiger, all right. What a
Yeah.
shame.
But, I mean, yeah, and especially at the age he's at, it's like, yeah, you just watch all your heroes get washed up, and
Yeah.
it's tough. I hope that he like gets help for his obvious opiate dependency that he's
For
going
sure.
through and has been going through for years. But like at the same time, there's you have to be more responsible. It's not just you on the road.
Yeah, 100%.
Like you could have rolled over a child. You could have
Yeah.
killed someone else while
Yeah,
you were
yeah.
pilled up, and like you're supposed to be an like I know you got caught f***ing like 80 strippers and hookers.
waitresses and stuff.
Yeah, and like like that, but like and the whole like public image card went out the out the window a little bit ago, but
oh yeah, a little bit ago.
you could still like try and like do a little good, do like
Yeah, it makes me feel bad like for his son too, you know.
yeah, like you have
he
an
has to see
obligation to
that
like
and-
be
yeah, it's
a role model, not just
It's a shame.
to kids anywhere, but your own son.
Yeah.
And and it makes me concerned. Like, what if he was driving with his son?
yeah, totally.
Like
Totally.
that's like a really scary thing. And just to have this guy still driving on pills is like, just stop.
Oh,
I was an alcoholic, like a full blown chronic alcoholic for 7 years.
Yep.
I never drove drunk.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
That's like
I
I'm
can
at a
attest.
very low percentage of like people that use any sort of substance to get through life, but like I did never drive.
Yep.
Never ever drove drunk.
Damn right. Damn right.
So I refuse, from like an addict's perspective, I refuse to even hear an excuse or a
Yeah.
cop out on that. You
Yeah,
know, like
I
you
agree.
you
I
know
agree.
where you're going, you know what your day looks like, you know that the day before, plan around it. If your
Yeah.
addiction is that serious and important to you to go through it every day and to partake in it every day, you do you.
Yeah.
I'm not policing your body or what you choose to do to it,
For sure.
but I am policing what you choose to do to your community.
Yeah.
Because if you fly through a red light because you didn't notice it and you slam into a SUV with a family of 5 and, only the 2-year-old lives, like, what are you going to say?
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Like,
No doubt.
that's on you forever.
Facts.
Yeah. So get your shit together, Tiger.
Get
I
it
hope you're
together,
doing
Tiger.
good, but like,
Get your shit
get
together.
it together.
Mm-hmm. All right, back to the hockey. PJ, you got a wild card update for us?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
The update itself, I wouldn't say much has changed.
Yeah.
Since
Right.
we last spoke, the Habs had a good week. They kind of like really solidified themselves.
Yeah.
Where they're
And
not really in that race.
knocked off the Blue Jackets in a 1-goal game.
Shout out.
That was a good game.
So currently, looking outside, we got the Red Wings and the Islanders.
Mm-hmm. Red Wings are right there, though.
They are.
Big win last night.
Mm-hmm.
They had to have that.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. That was a must
Yeah.
win.
So, nothing too crazy on the updates, but I got a couple games of the week here. So,
Mhm. What's going on this week?
on Monday, we got a big Penguins-Islanders game.
Oh.
That could decide the Metro 3.
Yeah.
Juicy.
I hate them dudes. I want to kill them.
You and me
Word.
both. You and me
Tuesday.
both.
Another big Penguins game. They got the Red Wings.
Wow. Yeah.
Big wild card game there. And then we got a couple just like good ass games here. We got the Habs versus the Lightning. Maybe
Nice.
a playoff preview.
Yep.
And then a big Blue Jackets game against Carolina. Just kind of testing the legitimacy of Columbus.
Right.
And then they'll do it again on Thursday.
Mm.
They kind of play back to back.
Wow.
Gross.
And then the wild card games kind of slow down, but there's a big Colorado Dallas on Saturday.
Ooh, it should be a
Also
good
a
one.
potential playoff preview.
We got some good games down the stretch here. I'm looking
For
forward to catching some hockey this week.
Tuesday and Thursday.
Do we have any wild card implicated games in the West?
I didn't really care. Like I really. I'm
In all
not-
honesty, I'm in agreement. Like, who really wants to watch like the Nashville Seattle dogfight?
I'm
Okay,
actually.
instead of like talking about the wild card like implications in the West, I want
Yeah.
to take this opportunity to tear a hole through the fucking terrible system that is missing the 1 through 8. Like this wild card shit
Talk.
needs to stop. Why am I looking at a Utah Mammoth team that is out, like they're in the wild card, sure, but
Sure.
like they're still technically behind Vegas with 79 points. Like it's just like it bugs the hell out of me
Yeah.
that we're going to end up watching at least 3 quality teams from this conference make either a first or second round exit, when in reality, if these playoffs drew up the way they should have, 1 through 8, we'd be seeing all of them in the second round. And there's no way in hell ever, I don't care, that a team can be qualifying for wild card 1 while another team is holding their 3 spot with less points. It's just broken. And
Yeah.
it's 1 point right now, but we've seen it worse.
Yeah.
It's been 4 points. It's been 5 points. At one point in the East, it was like 6 points between the wild card 1
Right.
and the team that was in Metro 3
Yeah.
had that much less, like 6.
Well, and like I'm looking in the West in particular, right? How broken it is that Dallas will finish second in the West and will play the Minnesota Wild, who are third in the West. Whereas, Colorado gets to play the wild card 2 team. Basically the, 8th.
I mean, it's the 2 versus the 6 in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this doesn't make sense. And like, why are we asking players to care about an 82-game season? Why are we asking fans to care about an 82-game season? Why are we talking about adding more games to the season when it doesn't fucking matter? It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter because the 2 and the 6 are going to play each other and one of them's going to leave right away. It shouldn't happen.
The 2 and the 6 are going to play, and the 17 and the 19 are going to play.
Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
This is broken.
And you know what's BS? Because God, I fucking hate this shit. Reese knows I hate this shit.
Like honestly, yeah.
It's like,
PJ hates it.
it's supposed to like create rivalries.
Yeah.
And rivalries are like the weakest they've ever been.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like no one, like I don't even like. It's just weak.
Because we need more rivalry games in the season when the points matter to make the postseason.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the rivalries start.
Facts.
You start hating dudes by the 3rd time you seen them in the year, and you despise them by the 5th, and then you see them on your doorstep for round 1 of the playoffs and go, God damn it, I'm taking someone's head off.
Like,
And the edge is gone. They've sterilized the playoffs, and they've made it borderline unwatchable for the first 2 rounds. And then they complain about no parity, and it's like, yeah, probably.
Yep.
And what's the point? Sorry, Jay, but like just to finish, like, what's the point of dedicating yourself to an 82-game schedule and grinding your ass off? The point before was that you would keep pushing even if you were in the 3rd spot because you wanted to draw the 6th team, not the 5th team. Because there could be a 6-point difference between that 5th team and 6th team.
Sure.
That makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Now it doesn't. It doesn't make a goddamn difference whether you sit your players for the last 6 or 7 games like Florida did or not.
Yeah.
And like, I like rewarding teams for being good
Sure.
all the way through. What reward are we giving Minnesota? What reward are we giving Dallas?
Yep.
Nothing.
Facts.
Congratulations, you finished 2-6. Now play each other and one of you goes home. And you
Yeah.
also get to watch either the 17th or 19th place team continue to play.
Yeah.
A team that doesn't deserve it, that you know you could wipe the floor with on any goddamn given day. It's a disrespect to the players. It's a disrespect to the sport.
Sure. Yeah. I get it. I mean, both of you get very
We spitting
passionate about
and
this.
talk to him, Trill.
And
Thank you, Pope.
I really appreciate seeing that. I really do.
I've been on 1 through 8 forever, and when Crosby first started, like I was like, yeah, dog, like yeah, but like we didn't really have any concrete evidence. Like it was like, okay, yeah, but if you dissolve it, it still works out as 1 through 8. It works out through 1 through 8. But like
This year, no.
like now that we've had more years, now that we've had like 4 or 5 years beyond that point,
Yeah.
and we've had this system in effect, we're seeing the flaws in it.
Yeah.
It's not a concrete system. It's certainly less concrete than a 1 through 8 system.
Yeah.
And it doesn't increase parity.
I agree.
So, to cool it down a little bit, funny enough, like, look, this West race is weak.
Yeah.
Who cares?
The Ducks are first in the Pacific with 86 points.
But the funny thing about this race is that these 4 teams in the wild card, like, all play each other, like, very frequently. I'm looking at these schedules down the stretch. Like, there's a big Nashville LA game.
Yeah,
Coming
like
up this
honestly,
week.
it's hard to even say it seriously.
No,
That's
it's
a
funny though,
big
because like
Nashville
honestly, all
LA.
these teams play each other. So like, whoever makes the playoffs will earn it.
Like,
That's good at least.
I'd like to see.
I guess.
I think a Utah Anaheim series would be a lot of fun. So I'd like to see Utah find themselves in a wild card 2 spot or wild card 1.
I stay waiting for Utah to like kind of take off,
Me too.
and then they just don't.
Yeah,
It's unfortunate.
it is unfortunate. That's still a young team.
For sure.
I mean, like, the crazy thing about this is, like, if we did a 1 through 8, like, as it sits right now,
Mm-hmm.
it literally reads 1 through 8. Jay, go back down to West. Like, it's the exact same. You just take away the wild card graphic. They're the same. Colorado, Dallas, Mini, Anaheim, Edmonton, Utah. Oh no, Vegas falls.
Vegas, yeah.
But we're also going by point percentage rather than raw points. So,
Well, yeah, as we should be.
but it's just funny how similar, like, in particular, that whole
Yeah,
conference
thing looks,
is,
yeah.
even if you translate it to 1 through 8.
Very, very interesting. Yeah, I'm in agreement with y'all. I don't tend to get as upset about it when I look at these things. But I'm in agreement. I think it should change.
Hell yeah.
I saw Gary. He got no motive to change it. You know what he said? And it kind of pissed me off, even if it's kind of true. But he was like, I think we have the best first round in sports.
Okay. Thanks for
And,
the
like,
second round being boring as shit.
Yeah, thanks for the sleeper ass conference finals. But
Yeah. I think, I hate to say this, I think that's a good point. It is the best first round in sports. And at the end of the day, the conference finals are like the same 4 teams every year.
Like, yeah, but I feel it's a disservice to everyone that works in hockey to put a 2 against a 6. Like, you owe it to them to give them more to work with. Like there's no way in God's green earth that a 17 or 19 team should see round 2. Meanwhile, around like a 2 and 6 team in position don't.
So then I get it, but I still think like I don't disagree with that.
Also, if we're talking about
I
like
don't disagree with that, but I still think like the only change is like you're getting one more round of playoff hockey.
like
If you
yeah,
get a
but
weak
like
opponent.
but that makes a difference if you dedicate your life to this. I'd much rather say, yeah, we made it to the second round than we got shelled in the first.
That's great. Yeah, I'm sure the players would prefer that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my point. It's just completely opposite to like the spirit.
But like
of
if
the
the
game.
if
you work hard, you earn it.
but if the not drop off, but like the compromise we're making here is okay. The NHL gets to be one of the most exciting first round sports there is, but the players aren't super happy about it. I think you, as a business, you take the exciting product.
I mean, like maybe, but also like then we also have to talk about the competition that they're running into in round one. It's like, sure, you
Mhm.
have the most exciting round one. That's great. But do you want to compromise the caliber of the playoffs for the next two rounds while you're still competing with round one of the NBA finals, while you're still competing with peak baseball, while you're still competing with football starts up right around that time? Am I not tripping? That's preseason? No?
It's not till August.
Oh, okay.
But like, even then, I think that's kind of a straw man almost. Like, I don't think the competition level goes down in the second and third rounds as much as maybe it's not like quite. It doesn't ramp up the way other sports do in terms of the like matchups. Like I said, like it's the same teams in the conference finals every year. The best teams find their way there no matter what. The West is going to be one of two of Edmonton, Dallas, Vegas, Colorado. We know this.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think it's contrary to the spirit of the sport.
And that's fair. I agree. I do agree. Like overall, I think I'd prefer to see it change as well.
Okay.
But I'm also just like not entirely moved by it either.
That's fair.
I've been here for a couple of years though, and I most of the times when I do say this, I get called an idiot. So like it's cool. Like I'll live with it. But like I also just won't pretend like I'm incredibly moved by it either.
Valid. That's valid. This has been a hot button issue for me for years.
Yeah, fair enough.
It still is. It's still just infuriating to me.
I mean,
so.
I think it's I'd say a bi-weekly basis that the Pope is texting me just fired up.
Yeah, it's a couple times a month.
Yeah.
My boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
My dog.
All right, I think that's about all we got for today. I did want to give our condolences out to Jessie Pierce and her family because that was a horrifying tragedy that happened out in Minnesota this week.
Truly.
Yeah.
Truly just devastating.
Yeah. To she passes away, her 3 children. Horrifying for everyone involved. I mean, her poor husband, who just has his entire life ripped away from him.
What? Yeah.
In one night.
God.
Yeah. Fantastic writer and really going to be sadly missed in the hockey community and specifically in Minnesota.
100%. Everyone loved her so much. She was so
Yeah.
tied in with the entire community there, and it's just such a shame to lose such a powerful voice in hockey and in a massive hockey community that needs it too.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Rest in peace. That's just tragic and heartbreaking.
Yeah, for sure. We had to send our thoughts out to her family for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, tell someone you love them.
Yep.
You know, not every day's promised. Nothing's guaranteed. So,
Yeah.
take advantage of the time you have, and yeah,
100%. 100%. And outside of that, everyone take care. Enjoy your weeks. Get ready for some playoff hockey, and we'll see y'all in a week.
Yeah, we'll see y'all in a week.
Keep your dang head up.
Keep your head up.
Boom.
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 Stick talk. Stick talk. Stick talk. Stick